We have to put this back in to get our marshmallows completely marshmallow fluffified. It gives you that chewy fix, that chocolatey fix, that crunchy fix. Hello everyone. You may think you know what we're making today, but bam, we are making chocolate homemade Rice Krispie treats. You heard me right. So we'll have chocolate, Rice Krispie treats. Let's get into it. So first, we need to prepare a pan. We do not want our Rice Krispie treats to stick, so I have an 8x8 baking dish that I have parchment paper in. You can use foil, wax paper would probably work, or you could just butter it really well. We'll set that aside. And I'm actually cutting this recipe in half. I'll be sure to link it down below for you guys. To start, we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of butter. I have plant butter today. Either one will work just fine. And the recipe I'm using actually calls for us to prepare this on the stove, our butter, our chocolate, and our marshmallows, but I'm doing it in the microwave. So, 2 tablespoons of butter, and I'm going to pop this in the microwave for 15 seconds. I want to get this melted. So my butter's not quite melted, so I'm gonna do maybe 10 more seconds. Your microwave will differ, so just long enough to get your butter melted. I only needed 5 more seconds and then it started crackling. To our butter first, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Today I'm using Hershey's Special Dark, but you can use whatever cocoa powder you have. And I'm going to take a whisk. You could take a fork. I really just want to get all of my cocoa powder mixed in really well and get all of the clumps out. Once you have a smooth black sludge like such, let us go ahead and add our marshmallows. So we need 3 cups. One, 2, and 3. You can always add a little more if you like really marshmallowy Rice Krispie treats. So we're gonna pop this in the microwave for 30 seconds. And I like to take a spatula or a wooden spoon to give it all a mix. Make sure you scrape your sides, get that chocolate worked in with your marshmallows. And then we have to put this back in to get our marshmallows completely marshmallow fluffified. But first we need to add in the rest of our chocolate. So we need a heaping 1/4 cup, and I'm using semi-sweet chocolate chips, and I have mini ones. Regular ones will work fine, chocolate chunks will work fine. Mini ones are going to be an advantage today because they're going to melt more quickly. So give those a mix. I know they're not going to melt, but we'll distribute it within the marshmallow fluff. And then I'm gonna scrape off my spatula and we're gonna pop it back in the microwave for another 30 seconds. So your microwave might be different, but what we want is we want all of the marshmallows to get nice and smooth. None of our little marshmallows left in there, all smooth and melted, and also your chocolate to be melted. So I didn't add my chocolate chips in with the first round of microwaving our marshmallows, but if you have regular sized chocolate chips or chocolate chunks, I would recommend just putting them in with your marshmallows the first time through. Next step, we're going to add just a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now, this is optional. Salt just helps to make all of the flavors pop. It will not make your Rice Krispie treats salty, but you don't have to add it if you don't want to. But we want to try and move relatively quickly while our marshmallow chocolate fluff is still warm, and pour in 2 cups of cereal. So gently try to fold in your cereal. Try not to crush your little Rice Krispies if you can help it. But scrape your sides, scrape up from the bottom, get all of that chocolatey marshmallow fluff worked in throughout your rice cereal. And then once it looks like all of your cereal is coated, we're ready to bring back our pan. So we have our lined or very well greased 8x8 baking pan, and just go ahead and scrape your chocolatey Rice Krispie marshmallow mixture right into your pan. Try to get all that you can off of the sides of your bowl. Some will stick, but just do your best. And then scrape off your spatula. It's going to be real sticky. All right, still working relatively quickly. Either get out a clean spatula or a wooden spoon, or you can use a piece of parchment or waxed paper or foil on your hand, or just your bare hand, and oil up whatever you're using to push down the Rice Krispie treats into your pan, because they're going to be extremely sticky and it's going to be very difficult if you don't have something preventing it from sticking to you or your spoon. So do your best to push the treats towards the edges, kind of pushing from the inside, trying to get them flattened down into your pan. Do your best. It probably won't be perfect, but once you've done all that you can do, we're going to set these aside to let them cool before we cut them and try them out. And anything left in your bowl might be a delicious little pre-treat to scrape out. All right, our chocolate Rice Krispie treats have cooled and firmed up, and we are ready to cut them up and try them. You can cut them as big or as small as you want. I'm just cutting mine a little smaller. All right, let's grab one to taste test. Look at that marshmallowy deliciousness. It's actually a nice subtle chocolate flavor. Now, I did use dark chocolate, so it's like a dark chocolate Rice Krispie treat. It reminds me of Cocoa Pebbles, just a little less sugary. It's chewy and marshmallowy. Next time, I would probably even use a little more marshmallows, just so you get that extra gooiness. I like really marshmallowy Rice Krispie treats. I like these. It gives you that chewy fix that chocolatey fix, that crunchy fix. You know, when you could just want something sweet that kind of hits all those, this is it. Delicious. Well, I will leave the recipe down below for you guys. Go check it out. Let me know what you think. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you would like to see more videos from me, you can head on over to my channel, but also hit that subscribe button and that bell so that you know when I drop my next video. And thank you all for watching.